How's it going? Today, August 12th, 2011, a day that might live in infamy. I just made that word up. The Bills traded wide receiver Lee Evans today, a couple hours ago. And at first I had mixed feelings about it, but let me explain to you why I think it's a move in the right direction. Because it's sort of tough. Okay, you just got to bear with me on this, all right? Lee Evans is a stand-up guy, first of all. I've met him a bunch of times. Probably the nicest guy I ever met on the team. One of, by far. And I wish him all the best. I only wish we could have built a contending team around him. The guy's seen one winning season in his career, and that was his rookie year. So 6 straight losing years for him. I know we've sat through 11 straight playoff free seasons, but he sat through 6 straight losing seasons as well. So he's been right there with us. I don't think that the Bills got enough for him. 4th round pick is... Well, the Ravens are a good team, so a 4th round pick is kind of like a 5th round pick, isn't it? If the Ravens are a good team. I wish they would have got a 3rd, but then again, you look at what the Ravens traded for Bolden last year, a 3rd, a 4th, and a 5th. Bolden's younger, better, not as good a deep threat, but he's better underneath. Better after the catch, in my opinion. Better route runner, not as one-dimensional. Lee, as much as I like the guy, kind of one-dimensional, more of a deep threat and a post pattern guy than he is, ins and outs. And Bolden, wasn't making as much money. So you got a younger guy, not making as much money, who might even be a better receiver, worth a 3rd, a 4th, and a 5th. So what's Lee Evans worth? Not a 2nd. He's 30 and makes more money and isn't as good. So I would think that he's max worth a 3rd. We didn't get that. A 4th and maybe a player would have been nice. What are you going to do? We're not pulling the strings. Buddy Nick's pulling the strings. I just wish he would have said, yeah, we're open to trading Lee. Like, that's the way I read his comments about how, oh, no one's irreplaceable, even me, type of crap. Just tell me. Don't beat around the bush. You can squash it. And since you didn't squash it, I had to believe that you were looking to trade Lee. And you did. Which is fine. And let me explain to you why it's fine that you traded Lee Evans. I promised I'd get to this part, and here I am. Lee Evans is not going to help the Bills win long term. He might help briefly in the short term. Like I said, he's 30 years old. He's pretty much one-dimensional. Not pretty much one-dimensional, but he's definitely better at one part of the passing game than he is the other. His contract's up. I don't know if I mentioned that. I can't remember. His contract's up in 2 years. They're probably not going to re-sign him. They'd have to give him a substantial amount of money. And he'll be, 32 by that time. So, get something for him. A 4th round pick isn't that bad. It's not great compensation for him, but it's kind of valuable to a team that's rebuilding. Now, maybe their thought process is, hey, let's just blow this year away and get Andrew Luck. Let's just trade away all our good players. Doubtful. Might it happen that way? It might. But I don't think that was in their thought process. I think they're ridding themselves of the Duran era. Now, Dick Duran did not draft Lee Evans. Mike Mularkey did, but he was a premier player in the Dick Duran era. I mean, who's left? Mormon and Lindell. Aaron Maben is next. They're going to cut him too. Mind you, Geron drafted a number of good players. Kyle Williams, Leotis McKelvin. Those guys, they have talent. They're going to keep the young talent. But they don't really need the crafty veterans. If you think Terrence McGee's going to be a Bill when his contract's up, guess again. Aaron Williams is good. He is good. Went to camp yesterday. So I officially saw Lee Evans with the Bills for the last time. And he'll be missing that locker room. If you saw Drayton Florence's tweets earlier today, he's upset. Don't know if I would have been that vocal about it. But hey, if you're upset, you're upset. I was a little upset too. Sad to see him go. But consider, were we going to win the Super Bowl with Lee Evans? No, probably not. Are we going to win the Super Bowl without Lee Evans? No, probably not. So it's not making that big a difference. In fact, it opens the door for guys like David Nelson, Marcus Easley, Donald Jones to come in and contribute. Yeah, you're banking on a lot of. I know that you're looking at what? Johnson is your one, who's a 7th round pick. You got Nelson, Jones, Easley, who 2 of 3 are undrafted free agents. Easley, a 4th round pick. Roscoe Parrish, who's your slot receiver. He's a 2nd round pick. And then Naaman Roosevelt might be practice squad. Maybe Craig Buster Davis, if ever a name was fitting, it's that one. He's a former 1st rounder, but Buddy Nix drafted him, or had a hand in drafting him, so he'll probably make the team. I got a feeling. I wish Naaman would, but he'll probably be a practice squad player because they got about 7. How about Kamar Aiken? That guy looks pretty good in training camp, catching passes from Levi Brown and beating corners that I don't even know. But hey, he's not going to make the team, but so what? Preseason game tomorrow. Get excited for that. Playing the Bears. Hopefully everyone comes in, does their thing, doesn't get hurt. That's all preseason is. That's sad. It's sad that preseason is time for rookies, young guys to make the team. It's their time to shine. But the only thing we're really concerned about is getting our starters in and out of there healthy. I'll watch it though. See what's going on. Johnny White. I think Johnny White's pretty good. Anyway, guys, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Interested to hear your thoughts. All right? Enjoy the Bills game on Saturday. I'll talk to y'all later.